Hi everybody, welcome back. I am doing my finale because I already talked to you guys about how January I'm taking to do finales on all of my projects. I had to take about a week off because we've had negative degree temperatures here, so I was working a lot. And I had to go see my chiropractor because my hips have been causing me problems, so I've been in a lot of pain. So between work and that, I haven't really had time to film until today. I actually got out of work a little bit early because we were actually at 35 degrees today, which is a little warm for now. Finally glad we're out of those polar temperatures, which is really nice. But I wanted to do my Pan That Palette, Pan That Face Palette finale today. So we'll start with my the eyeshadow palettes. I started with all 4 shades with just this one having pan in it. This is where we are now. I have completely finished that as of, I think it was November or December. I have been expanding the pan on this. It is quite big. I use this as a crease shade. I have been still using it even after the first of the year. Not as much. I've been playing around a little bit, trying to decide if I want to take these pans out and put them in a magnetic palette, or if I just want to play with it here to finish up this year, or do I just want to put it away. This brown shade was the only shade that was not original to this palette. I put it in from a different palette, and I've gotten halfway done with that. And then this shade I've actually worked on for 2 years straight. The first year was just to hit pan, and then this year it was to use as I wanted to, as much as I could get done. And I think I've expanded the pan quite a bit. I was really hoping to hit that little corner up there, but it didn't happen, but I'm really close. This shade is this palette is a really nice just throw together on a workday palette kind of day. I do miss having the crease shade. I have been dipping into another palette for a crease shade, and I hate switching between palettes a ton, so especially like if I'm getting ready for work, I just like to one palette done and we're good. But yeah, that's where we are here. I think that was successful. I at least got one shadow done and hit pan on all the other ones, so I'm not mad. We'll finish it eventually. Then my Pan That Face palette, you will see, is a lot different than it was. I did tell you guys I was going to scrape out the bronzer, which I did. This is the Ciate London Palm Island bronzer mini that I have in here instead from my Advent Calendar project pan. And I've enjoyed it. It's more of a neutral color than the other one was. And then I mixed the blush and the highlighter together to get a more even color, and I absolutely adore it. It doesn't look like I've used all that much, but I have flattened it out. It is getting pretty thin, but I don't feel like I'm going to focus on this one this year. It's nice to have it repressed and there if I need it. And I do throw it on as a easy neutral look occasionally, but I'd like to actually work on a different face palette this year and kind of see where I can get. I don't plan on actually finishing per se a ton of face palettes. I just want to get more use out of them because I generally use my single items, and I did go through all of my single items and declutter them in December. I probably got rid of close to 50 makeup items between eyeshadow palettes, blushes, powders, bronzers, all kinds of stuff. I didn't do a ton of my bronzers because I enjoy my bronzers and I don't have very many, but I did get rid of some makeup, so that's what's going on there. So I probably am not going to do a Pan That palette or Pan That face palette this year. But I was thinking about doing like a no pan left behind maybe, and just kind of get a little bit of use on my eyeshadow palettes. I am still working on 2 palettes in my 50 Shades of Brown project pan for usage. So until April, that's probably what I'll be focusing on. They're neutral palettes, nothing out of the ordinary, but I am using them, so that's what I've been focusing on. And then I've kind of been playing around a little bit as well. I haven't used a ton of makeup this last week just because I've been so busy, and plus this on my face, I'm trying to hopefully push it away versus have it come out because it's pretty big, but we'll see. I've just been using moisturizer and eye cream lately for the last 3 or 4 days since I've seen this pop up I don't want that zit to be any more noticeable. I have a work party on Friday, so I'm hoping by then it will disappear, hopefully. We'll see. But that's all I have for my palette and face palette and finale. I enjoyed doing it this year, but I like to switch up my projects, and that's what I'm going to do next year. So hope you guys have a good one. Bye guys.